Hi, hello, this is Jules the Human here, and welcome to Gaming Gone Weird, a show all about the interesting, weird, funny, but very real news that is going on in the gaming world. I'm one of your hosts, Jules the Human, and every week we talk about some pretty insane stuff, and we get kind of weird over here on this side of the internet. And this week is no different because we're going to be talking about the weirdest food games and a lot of news that's happened, a lot of speed runs going on, and I'm not doing this alone. As always, I have my co-host, the lunch lady, Cresta Starr. How are you doing this week?
I
How's it
wish I
going?
had a spoon. That would have come
Oh, a
tied it
spatula,
in like a spatula or something. I wish I had like a
a
or
pot.
tongue. I'm giving you lunch lady realness while I throw off my white balance. So let me put my hands over my chest. Do you guys like food? I hope you do. I hope you're hungry. And only one pizza per child.
I felt good about myself because I really wanted pizza yesterday, but
I
I said no, and I made myself chicken and rice. So I'm probably gonna eat pizza today.
respect that. I had pizza yesterday. Pizza's pretty fantastic.
Oh, I haven't had pizza since New Year's. It's been 2 weeks. Too long.
Disgusting.
But today we're going to talk about the weird food games that you probably don't. I'm going to guarantee that you have not heard about at least one of these food games because they're pretty
Absolutely.
odd. And when I was looking for fun fact, when I was looking up one of the games here to get like videos of it, there's nobody that's put it on YouTube yet. I could not find a video of some real gameplay. So if you want to be the first one to put a video or gameplay of this game, we'll talk about it a little bit later. But make sure to hit that like button if you like this stuff. If you like me or Cresta or both of us, or if you just like games in general, hit that like button and let us know that you like us. But you could support us monetarily as well by hitting us with a super chat. Down in the chat box, you hit the little money symbol, give us a super chat, let us read your comment or question. You can become a member as well of this channel. There's a ton of shows going on all week. You can also help us out by doing the thing right here, the KYN chat, kynchat.com. There's a link in the description if you want to get your comment or question read on the show that way. You could do that, kynchat.com as well. But we start off the show every week with a question of the day, and this one's food related and gaming related. Cresta, what is the question of the day?
All right, you whippersnappers. I'm taking this lunch lady thing too far. All right. Question of the day is, what food is not something you can eat in the original Pac-Man game? An orange, a banana, a cherry, or a strawberry? Again, what food is not something you can eat in the original Pac-Man game? An orange, banana, cherry, or strawberry? We'll be taking the answer. We'll give you the answer at the end of the show. If you are watching this later on YouTube, pause the video. No cheating. I'm watching you. Type your answer, leave a comment, and then watch the rest of this, and let's see if you got it right. I'm not going to ask Jules what he thinks it is because we both have the same script.
Sure. But have you ever, I mean, I've never actually like played Pac-Man on a arcade thing. Like that's never like my go-to. I know that's probably like sacrilege as a gamer, but like I don't know. I'm just like I know what it is. I don't know if I want to play it. I don't know if I want to spend my quarters on that.
I've definitely played like Pac-Man, Space Invaders. I think there's one's like called Raiden or something like that.
Space Invaders
When you go to an arcade, but where are arcades now? Arcades are so like it's like a relic almost, unless you're like in Vegas or some big city. And I live in a big city. I live in New York. There are no arcades in New York.
Unless they're really expensive. Like, do you know what a Dave and Buster's is?
Yeah,
That's
but
like,
Dave and Buster's is not like real. It's an adult Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I said it. I like it, but it's not. It's no arcade. It's no.
Drinks are good. Kind of expensive though.
The drinks are for the amount of money that you are paying.
Sure, the drinks are sugary. There you go. I don't know if they're good. And they're glowing RGB. I had like one drink one time that was just glowing blue at the bottom, and I was like, I'll take it. Why not? So yeah, leave us your thoughts. What do you think is the answer? Let us know. Leave it in the live chat, leave it in the comments, and we'll give you the answer at the end of the show. But at the beginning of the shows, we get into some news, some topical news and weirdness that happened during this week. And starting off with some speed running, because there was a lot of speed running going on this week. Speedrunner Nuki Dog beat all 6 3D Zelda games back to back with no sleep. And I'm going to show you a little video here, but they're not on screen and we don't have the audio, but they were crying. It took them 56 hours and 11 minutes total. They ended the stream in tears, and this included Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword, and Breath of the Wild. And they've been working on this for 2 years. So Nuki Dog has streamed. You saw the chat going wild at the bottom. Are you a fan of Zelda? And what do you think about beating all of this 56 hours, no sleep, Cresta?
All I can hear is Lady Gaga. Another game, no sleep, bathroom, game, another game. I've done quite a few 24-hour streams in my day, and those are brutalis. Because you think you got it until hour 18, and then you're like, what? What?
Yeah.
56 hours, no sleep, practicing it. First of all, kudos to you. You're a god. My first Zelda game was Twilight Princess, and I ain't even beat it. So
Yo, okay, nobody ever talks about this because like I'm still like a Zelda noob. I haven't played all of them. I played some of them. I really like Breath of the Wild. I probably put the most time into Breath of the Wild because I got it when it first came out. Zelda games are kind of hard.
Yeah.
Like nobody talks about how hard Zelda games are and Mega Man games.
I'm also going to throw Metroid games in there. Metroid games are really freaking hard too. I'm not above saying that.
Why does nobody talk about it? Everybody's like, oh yeah, I played this. And I try to play it and I'm like, bruh, I still can't do it, huh?
Because it's get good or die. And I guess you chose to die.
Yeah. So shout out to Nuki Dog at NUKIEDOG on Twitter for beating all those games in one sitting.
That's
standing, laying down. I don't know. 56 hours, and they've been working on it for 2 years. That's insane. So I'm curious what they're gonna do next. What's the next challenge?
Sleep. Sleep for like a month.
Yeah, sleep for another 56 hours. But what do you think about this? What do you think about speedrunning and finishing all the Zeldas? Would you attempt this? Let us know. Send us a super chat or a KYN chat so we can read your messages. But on the other side of the spectrum, what?
I have to ask, would you attempt that since you asked the question? Would you attempt something like that? Even if it's not Zelda, like a game that the look on your face is like, excuse me.
I can't even do like a 8-hour stream. Like 8 hours, I was like, I don't know, man. I'm good. I'm all set.
All the Pokemon games in one sitting from red and blue.
Okay, honestly, that's easy. The Pokemon games, just getting gym badges, defeating all the Elite Fours, I'm okay. Cool.
I mean, I guess to complete the story, because when you think about it, it only gets like that, I think, something like Arceus, because up until then, it's like completing the gym badges and fighting Team Rocket of the said game were all synonymous in the one story. You think you could do that from red and blue all the way up to Scarlet and Violet? Not including mystery dungeons. Not including mystery dungeons and stuff like that.
I would get real tired real quick just doing like the same. No, catch another Pokemon. Catch another Pokemon.
Okay. This one's different. You're not getting a Weedle. You're now getting a Wurmple.
I guess so. Let us know what you think. What I cannot stay away. Whatever. On the other side of Twitch streaming, at my and yo, I think me and Cresta have done some weird things on stream, have done some silly things. We make funny faces all the time, and we've messed up quite a bit, but I don't know if we've messed up as this bad, because at my and co accidentally took a baseball bat to his TV while Twitch streaming, and here it is here. I don't know why you would do that in your room at full strength.
You mad. Ooh, woof, woof.
Yeah. Woof. So what? Huh.
I sympathize with this gentleman because many moons ago I was playing SOCOM and someone was cheating and I broke a TV in similar fashion and got in a buttload of trouble. So yeah, I don't know why you would do that facing your TV. You could break a window. Woof.
Yeah, it's a lot. This was just something really went viral here, and like, I don't know. Do you get mad? Like, I know you just said that you've done that before, but do you still now at this point when you're playing League of Legends or something like that? Do you ever get like mad that you just want to like, something? No,
not
because I know that's like the gamer thing, like to break a controller or something. But like, I've never gotten that mad. I don't think I've never.
I have there, especially when I was raiding in World of Warcraft and we were wiping to stupid stuff. I would get super mad. But now, especially when I play League of Legends, I remind myself of three things. I don't get paid to play League of Legends. People in my region get to Worlds and we never win Worlds. So it doesn't matter. And even if I did win Worlds, can I go to Paris to the most posh restaurant and be like, hey, I'm Faker. I'm number one in League of Legends. They're like, get out the weed. So it doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things. That's why I tell myself to level it down. Am I getting mad that I'm losing? Yes. But am I going to break something over League of Legends? How? You just got that's how I level myself with any type of game. It's like, I'm so mad that I don't get paid to play this game.
Yeah. So it wasn't so much like that, but I know that's like something like gamers are blamed for a lot, is to get mad for all that stuff. Have you ever had let us know, have you ever had like an epic gamer moment or something weird going on while you streamed? Did you ever break anything while you were a streamer? Maybe we have some streamers here that do that. Let us know. Send us a super chat or a KYN chat, and we'll read your comment or question on the show. Something really cool that Xbox announced. Well, something cool, I guess, in theory. I don't know how I feel about it, to be honest. I was waiting to talk about it with you, Cresta. Here, there's we aren't Xbox owners, but Xbox has announced a new carbon aware power mode. So a new carbon aware power mode is rolling out to the Xbox Insider testing program and will be available soon to all Xbox owners. The new mode optimizes updates and downloads to run at times when the local power grid is least reliant on fossil fuels, and the console can use the most renewable energy to perform these tasks. And apparently Windows 11 has had this update, this carbon aware update. They had it since last year. And as long as the console is connected to the internet and can access the regional carbon intensity data it needs, it can be carbon aware by default. And also, fun fact, apparently I didn't know this while looking this up, the shutdown option for an Xbox is 20 times more power efficient than the sleep function. So in theory, this is going to move updates and downloads to times when the power grids are on renewable energy. How do you feel about this? Do you think this could work? Do you think this is not really helping? I don't know. What are your thoughts?
I have two minds of it. One, kudos to you, Xbox and Windows, because I didn't even know that there's a carbon thing so it can update at later times or whatever it is. That's very smart, and I think it is a step in the right direction. However, I think when it comes to recycling and renewable energy, it's less on the consumer and more on the corporation. It's not so much about when the Xboxes are uploading and downloading. I think it's more about the plastics you use, how much you take to manufacture everything. So yes, it's a step in the right direction, but it's like this kind of step, you know? I think it's good. It's a good idea. I didn't even know, and I think it's good, but it's not enough. I don't want to sound like a Debbie Downer, but I gotta be the lunch lady. It's not enough. It's not enough, sweetie. You need 10 more cents. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Because whenever you actually look at the breakdown of it, it's like our own personal like recyclability and energy usage is like 0.1% on the big scale of like big corporations and stuff. So I'm like, this is kind of cool, but like, okay, cool,
it seems lip service and not
Yeah.
actual. I mean, it's a step in the right direction, but it's like this is good on them. You know what? Let me not be a complete lunch lady. Here, take your pizza and go.
Yeah, all right. Yeah. Ma'am, I don't have my 7 cents. Just go. I got you. Don't
Fight the
worry.
power, young man. Enjoy your pizza.
What do you think about this new Xbox carbon aware power mode? Let us know. Send us super chats or a KYN chat, kynchat.com. Let us know your thoughts. Is this anything? Does this mean anything to you? Are you, I don't know, anything? Let us know. Back to speedrunning. There's a lot of speedrunning here. There was a new world record set by speedrunner Jay for Super Mario Galaxy 2 any percentage run. So we're going to watch a little bit of a clip here, and it's going to be in the bottom right, but it was at AGDQ that was happening this week, and speedrunner Jay beat 3 other competitors that were also on screen during a Super Mario Galaxy 2 race. And let's get this going here. So it's going to be on the bottom right there. Jay seen they have to watch an entire cutscene at the end, but it is the official time, and he is excited. And on January 10th, 2023, he set the world record in the any percentage category with a time of 2 hours, 54 minutes, 51 seconds, 0.33 seconds. There it is. How first, because I'm not the biggest speed runner. I don't know all the stuff.
Mhm.
How difficult is it to shave off time, and what do speedrunners have to do to like get these world records? Because it happens quite a bit, like every year at these AGDQs.
Mhm.
What do they got to do to improve their times and get better?
So I am not a speedrunner, but I do love watching speedruns. I have seen that it's a combination of things. Is your movement perfect, precise? If you can hit your precise movement to hit certain rotations, so like if you are playing Super Mario World and the level is like this in the grand scheme of things, I know that when I load in, this moving platform is going to do this every 20 seconds. If I come at the right time with my movement and I hit it at the right time, I can go faster instead of waiting for it to come back down. So it's things like that. Am I getting to the platform in the right time, which is possible, but I had to move precise, not hit anything, not bonk, which means like run into a wall. Also, there's RNG. Is RNG going to be nice to me if there's levels that there's RNG? Is
Yep.
RNG going to bless me, or is RNG going to job me? So I think for this run in particular, because I had the pleasure of watching this live, it was so cool because you literally see him losing his mind. Like, did I just
Yeah.
did it in front of 80,000 people to play so precise? And then like to have RNG on your side and then to do it in the race. My hands are sweaty for him, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think it's awesome, but it's also a lot of practice, knowing the level. Even if you do bonk or you do mess up, can I save time elsewhere? Can I find a way to recover quickly where I won't lose that much time? So kudos to them. I get the carpal tunnel in my hands thinking about it.
It looks crazy. It looks intense. I mean, even when to somebody that doesn't know, like watching them play it on a specific language because
Mhm.
the cutscenes go faster, or like
Or the text is
the
smaller.
text, yeah, text is smaller, it goes fast. Like all these little things to get it so that they're shaving off time is so crazy. And like all these little tricks, and like you were saying, RNG, I was watching another clip where it's like
Mhm.
this person just got like super lucky, and he was like, uh I was worried about that for 2 weeks because I don't know if I'm going to hit that. I don't know if I
Yeah.
can hit that. It's
Or if they have
crazy.
glitches to cut the time off. And there's one glitch, I think it's in Super Mario Galaxy 1 or 2. It's not like a glitch, but if you hit this movement precisely, you can one hop, flip on top of the tree, but you have to hit that angle just right. And if you don't, you lose so much time. If you get it in between 1 to 4 tries, you're great. But if you miss it by the 3rd or 4th try, you're now losing time because now you got to go through it the other way. So it's stuff like that. Or even if you have to clip into a wall to go out of bounds, to go, yeah, like it's so precise. And it's like, wow, that's great. I could never.
Yeah, what do you even do if you miss it at that point? Do you just restart? You're just like,
Some of
this
them
is too
really
much.
do. Some of them do. It's like, well, I lost so much time and it's only 5 minutes in. Or worse, it's like I'm in a 6-hour speed run and I mess up an hour or two and I have to restart.
Oh no,
Oh
I
no.
cannot. I cannot.
ORR. I'd be so bad. So bad.
Did y'all watch any of AGDQ? Are you a speedrunner? Do you like watching speedrunners? Which games do you like watching speedrun? I speedrun Apex back to the lobby all the time because I just die and I leave. Let us know. Let
You're a
us know, what do you
clown.
think about speedrunning? Are you a fan? Let us know. Send us super chat or a KYN chat to get your comment or question read on the show. But speaking of speedrunning, Wizards of the Coast and Hasbro are speedrunning. You know,
Unhappy fan, any percent.
unhappy fan, no money, zero stock, leaving everything out on the table. Um, there's some pretty big news with
Mhm.
Wizards of the Coast, and they're making changes, or they attempted possibly in the future making changes to Dungeons and Dragons open game license agreement, and the community has not been happy. This is kind of long and I want to read it because it's kind of a big deal that happened this week. And if you don't know what's going on and you're like, what is all this Dungeons and Dragons stuff? I got you. Don't worry. And there has been an update. So
Mm,
we'll read what actually happened first, and then there's an update, and we'll get Cresta's thoughts and all that stuff, and we'll talk about it because this is a big news story.
yeah.
Before we get to the funnies of the food, bankruptcy, speedrun, any percentage, yes, bankruptcy for sure. So if you don't know, let's go. Under the current OGL, which is the open game license, all creators have been able to make and sell products pertaining to D&D or based on the gameplay. Recently, there was a leaked new agreement drafted by Wizards of the Coast that would grant Wizards of the Coast the ability to make money off of these products without paying the person who made it. And companies that make over $750,000 will have to start paying Hasbro a 25% cut on their earnings. So that means if you make a module, if you make a story with your friends, and then they would, they heard about it, or you make a little bit of money off of it, they were like, hey, we can use that now. We're going to put that into our story and start making money off of it. Or something like Critical Role, which is a huge, D&D gaming company. They would have to start paying a cut to Wizards of the Coast just because they make a lot of money, which is when they started from the ground up, built their business, and because they're making so much money, they would have to start giving money away for no reason. More than 66,000 fans signed an open letter addressed to Hasbro, D&D Beyond, and Wizards of the Coast, expressing disgust at the changes. And a fun fact, there are 13 million active players worldwide. So that was the story up until about yesterday or so. So, Cresta, what are your thoughts about this leaked thing that they were about to make open game license, change it, and basically make it not for the creators so much and make more money in their pockets?
It's kind of giving WWE when they pick your gimmick, they copyright your gimmick, and then tell you can't use this outside of WWE. On the one hand, understand wanting to protect your IP, but the way you're going about it is kind of greedy. I saw a meme on Twitter that said, that showed Wizards of the Coast your money, and then you and Wizards of the Coast like step aside because they believe that you are in the way of their money. And in that case, it's like, bro, you have to understand that there is a good relationship between people who create things for your game and free marketing, because that's what it is. I would have never known about Dungeons and Dragons if it wasn't for something like Critical Role. And to say that these people who, yes, they started with pen and paper and then recorded it so their friends can see, now you want a cut of it for why? Are you giving them support? I could understand if you were giving them support, a bigger production scale, but that's not what's happening. It's like, you work for me and I could take it at any time, and I don't have to pay you if I decide to use your stuff. You can't do that. I know about the update because I've been following it too. They tried to backpedal, but it's like, bro, you've already said what you said. And if you lose the goodwill of Dungeons and Dragons players, some people have been playing for 20. I literally saw a Vice article about somebody playing for 20 years or like 30 years or something like that. The same D&D campaign. Imagine that. And imagine you now cucking their thing, bro. That's greed.
Yeah,
That is greed. You can market it. You can bring these people on to help market your stuff to drive sales. There are ways to do it where you don't screw over the creator, because all it takes is for one big creator to be like, bruh, no way. And you already got problems if you're being that greedy. I remember Destiny calling out way back in the day on TV for not paying their streamers. And like 2 weeks later or a month later, OWN shut down. Don't be like that. Don't, if your fan base doesn't mess with you, who's going to buy your products?
for sure. And like you're saying, there are alternatives and there are better alternatives to Dungeons and Dragons. It's just that they had Dungeons and Dragons has the open game license they have now that you can make stuff with it and do stuff around it and add things and make your own, campaigns and stuff. And there are better, like actual, like a lot of people are saying they're switching over to Pathfinder. Pathfinder put out their own open gaming license. They're like, hey, free forever, whatever, we don't care, just to combat this Brad press here. But there's better stuff out there and people just want and like this because they, again, like you said, they've been playing it for 20 years. It's fine, they're used to it, whatever, it's cool, they make a lot of cool stuff and they can follow along with things like Critical Role and all that. But yeah, it's just so weird that I don't know. Like, you don't they don't understand that we're doing so much for them. Like, we
Yeah.
see it in video games. Okay, a video game has a license to where I'm making money off of playing Apex Legends, right? It's free. I'm making money because I'm streaming it and people are watching me and they enjoy it. They maybe some people don't know this, but video games can tell you to stop playing on
That's a
stream.
fact.
They can
That is a
tell you,
fact.
like, we don't want you, we don't want anybody streaming our video game because that's taking away from our currency, our money intake. But they don't, because they understand if people are streaming their video game, it's getting a bunch of eyes and it's getting more people in. So they understand the creators that are helping their brand all together and
Hmm.
helping their IP. Whereas this move by Wizards of the Coast is kind of just doing the opposite.
Agreed.
So they posted this update on Friday, and this I'm just going to read a little bit of it because they kind of said a lot of words, but not really, and they're going to look at it again. So here's the update this past week, or this past Friday. So Wizard of the Coast posted an update because their stock is at like record lows on their social media, stating this whole thing was to prevent people using D&D for hateful and discriminatory products, letting people know in Web3 blockchain games and NFTs that this OGL content is limited to tabletop content only, like campaigns modules, and that the OGL was for the content creator player, not big corporations. Um, they state that the next OGL will not contain royalty structures. They will not include the license back provision that some people thought would let Wizards of the Coast steal individuals' games or works, and a lot of other technical talk about how they messed up, but they want the community back. So, this is basically like what hateful and discriminatory products are they talking about? What big corporations are they talking about? Like, uh, huh? Who's making hateful? And I mean, maybe there is. I don't know. But like
If it
this,
exists on the internet, there's gonna be some
sure,
weird, not weird haha, but weird
yeah,
things about it. Rule 34 and all of that. But I wah wah. That's all I could think of. Was like,
yeah,
you tried it. We know what you meant. Now you're like, oh, we just goofing. I'm just
yeah.
testing it out. Then we just wanted to see where everyone felt. And it's like, I get, again, protecting your IP, but you were going beyond that. You're trying to really be like, give me your wallet. And it's like, yikes, bro. And it
Mhm.
only happened, like, you only did this because your stocks went down. Like,
Their stocks went down, and they were looking at D&D Beyond. D&D Beyond lost a lot of subscribers, which is their online portion that helps out people playing Dungeons and Dragons. D&D Beyond, they lost a lot of subscriptions. It's like a subscription service, sort of. And everybody was like, yo, if you don't like this, they're looking at this money wise. And in the past, not too long ago, Hasbro has said they need to be making more money on two things: Magic the Gathering and Dungeons and Dragons. And they've made two big pulls on Magic the Gathering and Dungeons and Dragons, and they've been fails. And the communities that love these things have revolted, and they're like, we don't like this, dude. Stop it.
you
So
can't you can't force people to buy merch. Like, that is just the core of it. And the cards are great. And if you try to make the cards any more expensive, people are not going to buy it. There was a Magic the Gathering RPG open world game that they had for a little bit, but the servers were so buggy, and then they just shut it down indefinitely. People liked it. We just said improve on it, and I
I
don't know
liked
why
it.
they didn't. I
I
liked
played
it.
it.
I
I was
liked
like,
it.
dope, cool, yeah. But the whole Magic the Gathering thing as well is just a whole nother bucket
Mhm.
thing that's happened with Wizards of the Coast. I don't think we're going to get into that right now. But this time last year, Hasbro Inc., which owns Wizards of the Coast, had stocks that were $100.12 a share. They hit their lowest market in the past year on December 20th, right before Christmas, when you're supposed to be buying Hasbro things.
Merry Christmas.
They lost their most, they dipped to their lowest in the year, 54.79 a share, and today they are back up a little bit at 66.02 a share. And I'm not saying this means anything. People don't really look at the stock markets are everything,
Mhm.
but like when they're dealing with a company and they're dealing with their money, it means a lot to them, and they're trying to do things, and it's just not working. It's not okay.
Corpo scum wants your money, and the only thing they understand sometimes is money. So when you start taking away your money, like, wait, okay, what you want? What you want? What you want?
Yeah.
What you want?
Big corpo, big money. There's a lot of information there. I hope you kept up. If you have any questions, let us know. If you have any thoughts about this whole thing, and we really hope. While I don't play much D&D anymore, I still want to see. I enjoy it. I like what I like the whole system. I've been a fan of system 2E system and all that 5E system, but I'm down to not play it anymore. You know what I mean? There's other
Yeah.
stuff that's cool. So let us know what your thoughts are on this huge story that's been happening. We'll probably give you updates, or if you want to hear more updates, let us know. Send us a super chat, kynchat.com, or a comment on the YouTube video. So now that we had all the serious talk, let's get to the funnies.
Yuck, yuck. Why is
We
Cresta dressed like a lunch lady? Well,
Why
you're in
is
time.
Cresta dressed as a lunch lady? Well, because today we're going to be talking about the weirdest food games, and I'm pretty sure you have not heard about some of these, at least one of these. And I know I did not hear about some of these. So, Cresta, first off, tell me why we're talking about this, what kind of inspired this, and let's get into some of the weirdest food games here.
So I enjoy AGDQ. For those of you who don't know what that is, that's a week-long speed running marathon. It's for charity. It's going on right now, and it ends tomorrow, actually, or I think tonight. It screws up my sleep schedule. So I was up at like 5, 6 in the morning watching this run for the first game called "If I Am Going to Die If I Don't Eat Sushi," and I was like, "Mama, what the hell is this?" And it's literally it was during their awful games run quick, because it's like a block of games that are like just out there. And this game is about a guy who loves sushi so much. Sushi's deliciousness is taking over his body, and you have to stop the evil sushi god from taking sushi out of the world. Literally, I'm gonna spoil it for you. You get to the end, and it's your twin brother who died. And he died never tasting sushi. So sushi must be evil. So he's trying to take sushi out. And
Oh
you have
my
to give him
gosh.
sushi. The title is a bit of a
Yeah,
mouthful.
this seemed super silly. This looks fun. This looks dumb. I'm okay with it. Running around trying to eat sushi. If you don't eat sushi before the timer runs out, you die, you explode, kind of
Literally
like Toad.
died.
You explode there, and yeah, I'm going to die if I don't eat sushi is a great title. I love it. And let us know if you. I want somebody here to try it. Somebody here play the game, play the dang game.
Send us your clips.
Send us a clip of "I'm going to die if I don't eat sushi." That's really funny. Dang, it was our brother the whole time.
Dang, sometimes the call comes from inside the house.
Oh my god, what's next here on this food? Food adventure? I don't know. What's next?
Lunch lady Cresta's gonna take you on a journey. No, let me not do that. My voice is already messed up. So this next game, I was like, what other food games are really weird? And the chain of thoughts was Fat Princess, but Fat Princess is not the way that I remember it long ago on PS2 or 3, whatever it was. Then I came across I Am Bread. It's a bread simulator. And you would think it's like Goat Simulator, but it is exactly like Goat Simulator. You are bread. You are getting into hijinks. You have to cook. Sometimes you have to get off the table. Other times you have to flush a goat down the toilet. You got a katamari. This is not how bread works, but it is a video game, and I am not going to question sound logic. The physics seem great.
Oh, the physics are great. The physics are the best part of the game. The cool part about it is if you're playing on controller, the way that you control the bread. I think I've played this before, if I'm not mistaken. If you play, you have like the four corners of your bread. There it is. And the the little trigger buttons for either a Xbox or PlayStation controller control each different side of the bread. And I've seen it to where some people do it where there's two people and they're holding one side of the controller and the other side of the controller, and they're trying to control this one little bread at the same time.
This reminds me of QWOP, if you know what that
Quap.
is. Yeah, that game was the worst. All you had to do was race down the track.
That was the worst. Yeah, I remember playing it a lot in like computer class when I went and
Same.
there was a computer. I'd be like, let me get this quap
Let me
going
get
and just
co-op
like
going.
who just trying to get going.
You gotta control the ankles, the knees.
Yeah. So I am bread. This is interesting because we get a lot of so we got Stray this year where
Mhm.
you're a little cat. We got a bunch of other games where you can be like a little fox, like we talked about. How do we get to bread? How do
I
we
mean, goat simulator,
okay,
squirrel with a gun.
you're saying
Why not bread?
my bad. It's a skill issue. My bad.
Not a
I
skill issue.
I didn't make the connection between goat, squirrel, bread. That's on me, Cresta. My bad. I'm sorry.
It's all simulators, truck simulators. I saw also in the same vein of also I opened my refrigerator and saw a salad dress. Pull. I'm mad I read that on stream. You got me, gal.
Have you all played I Am Bread? I think we've had some people that played I Am Bread. I think I've played it or I've watched enough gameplay of it. Um, Let us know what food item. I'll ask you, Cresta. What food item would you like to be next, other than I Am Bread? This is the sequel. We're in the room. All right, we made I Am Bread last year. Oh, in 2015. Sorry, in 2015. It's hot off the presses. We're done. We've already sold all our merch, all our bread. What's next? This is our idea room. Where are we going?
I am baguette. Oui.
It's like an oblong shape and you could roll a little bit. Okay. We're in France. I see it now. We're
You see my
on.
shirt is French. Oui. Oui, lunch lady.
You have to get to the Eiffel Tower
I'm sorry, French
before
speakers.
there's tomatoes there. You fall in love with the tomato. Okay. Love story. You got to get there before the tomato rolls off the Eiffel Tower. Final level. Race against time.
You have Italy and France.
We're okay.
Maybe the baguette goes on an adventure and it goes to Australia. You
I
fling
don't
it
know
like
where
a
I'm in
boomerang and it
Texas.
comes
I
back.
don't know the world.
Yeehaw!
Oh, I am baguette. Number
I'm
2.
sorry, French viewers. My apologies. I
Pretzel for
never passed
Germany.
Spanish 1, and I
Yeah.
didn't even take French, so I apologize.
Uh, just gonna throw in wheeze in there.
I love it. Listen. If I could go to France, I would.
Uh,
And they'd be like, "You stupid American," and I'd
yeah.
have to hold that. I'd have to hold that.
What's next here on this road that we're going? This is the one where I said I could not find any gameplay of it, so I used the Steam video.
This
What is
by
this next one?
far was the weirdest one I found. So I'm like, what kind of weird food things can we do? Not cooking, mama. That's not that weird. Not even plate up. Then I found this gem, Food Bomber, on Steam for 2018. You control a little
Wait,
demon.
2018?
This came out in
Oh god, I thought this came
2018.
out forever ago. Okay.
Nah, it looks like a Newgrounds game.
Yeah.
So the player controls a little demon man that shoots various foods at what seems to be sexy demon women ladies. And their food is bad, but I don't know what your food looks like versus their food. And all of the physics went to chesticles.
Let's take a look. There it is.
I don't know. It's supposed to have a horror element, so it's supposed to be spooky, scary. But I'm like, Nightmare takes control of the old villa because some unexpected guests are coming. I'm dyslexic. Some unexpected guests are coming into the kitchen tonight. These strange and beautiful masters of Nightmare want to control the kitchen and take all the tasty foods. Let's have a party with them. Show your power and use tomato bombs to beat them back. Meanwhile, enemies' foods are dangerous as well. That's also directly from Steam.
What is this? They're just having fun with it. They just threw it out there. They're like, it's $1. I was like, it's $1? It's not a free game? Whatever. It's cool.
I thought this was someone's like class project that they needed to do. And they like published it and Steam was like, well, take it. And if you're gonna make some money, I might as well put it up there for $1. Listen, the worst that can happen is I make $1.
Yeah. So if anybody wants to make content, if anybody wants to be the first one to make content about this game, because I could not find any gameplay of it, go ahead. Food Bomber on Steam. I couldn't even find like the thing on Google. I googled Food Bomber. The game does not come up. Some other stuff comes up. Bomberman comes up. Bunch of other stuff comes up, not Food Bomber. So Food Bomber, again, sexy ladies that are trying to steal your food, so you attack them in like Galaga style.
Yeah, it's kind of like you ever seen I Want to Be the Guy or I Want to Be the Bashi?
No.
It's like a Kaizo game. It's a lot.
Okay.
It's a lot. But yeah, it kind of reminds me of that. But yeah.
Food Bomber on Steam. Came out in 2018. I thought it came out a long time ago. Okay. Whew. Whatever. It's probably one dev. He's doing his, he's just trying
class
it out.
project. You did 10 out of 10. More games than I've published.
True. More games than both of us combined. What's next on this list of the weirdest food games?
Keeping up with the word bee and food, there is Boomerang Food. Now, this one is cute weird. You play as food, and you guys are having like a food fight, but you're the food that's fighting. So you're throwing boomerangs at each other. It's up to 6 players. It was released in August of 2020, and it's a boomerang arena style game. It's so cute, but it only supports multiplayer locally. I thought this was so adorable. I would definitely food fight while I'm the food that's doing the fighting. I'm an angry avocado.
I'm mad that this is local multiplayer only. This looks so cute. The price is a little high, but honestly, if it was an online game, I want to play with me and 3 other people.
Yeah.
Boomeranging. I want to be the little avocado, a little banana.
The avocado is so cute.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. That's
my only drawback too, is that it's local 6 players. Because again, I would pay the price for it if I could play online. JulesTheHuman versus Cresta Starr. Avocado versus banana.
Let's
hot
do
sauce. There's a little sushi.
Oh my god. Yeah, it looked really cute. I really like this game. And I want to be a little burger, a little mustard. Be a little mustard.
A little ketchup versus mustard. Tale as old as time.
Classic. Make Boomerang. I'm gonna go look them up on Twitter after this and see if they got a good fan base. Try and get them to do not just local. Get it on.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, just get it on. I don't know, whatever. I'll pay for a server. I'll buy you a server.
On Steam, the response was overwhelmingly positive. All the player reviews pretty much had the same gripe we're having right now. This game is awesome. It's so much fun. I wish I could play it online.
That sucks.
That is awful.
They've had all these games have had some pretty wild titles, to be honest, and this one is the funniest to me. So what is this next weird food game here, Cresta?
So as you can see, we're getting away from food being food and food being the main characters, because this next game I saw live at that AGDQ too, and this is called Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion. What a name! For legal purposes, we do not want you to actually commit tax evasion.
Yeah. This is in a video game. This is in Minecraft. No, do not do this.
So the player controls a turnip who gets into hijinks and tax evasion in your quest to expose a corrupt mayor. The player also solves plastanic puzzles, and it gets creepy. So like when they say plastanic, like you're summoning like the gizzard wizard. I don't know.
Hey, yo.
I said gizzard, not glizzard.
Okay. Summon up some glizzies.
Off the rails.
That's so cute.
You literally go around finding deeds from buildings or whatever it is. You rip it up. So now you can't pay taxes because there's no deed. So you're committing tax evasion.
Is that how that works? I'll be right back.
I am not, for legal purposes, I am not a tax preparer.
We don't
Pay your
know.
taxes. Uncle
Do
Sam
not
will
get
come
your
and get you.
do not get your tax advice from a video game or from Gaming Gone Weird for
Yeah,
sure.
do not get your no.
No, if you are a little turnip boy watching right now, do not do the things that this little other turnip boy has committed. This looks really cute. Honestly, in the same vein as Boomerang Foo.
Yeah.
Really liked it. I got to check this one out. It
It's a
seems
one-player RPG. It's super cute. And you do fight monsters in there. You do solve puzzles. So it's literally an RPG. It's so cute. I mean, just come on, tax fraud.
yeah. What a title though. I love that. I mean, it
There is
catches attention,
good.
right? It catches
Yeah.
your attention. When you hear
There
that,
is a sequel coming out too.
he's at it again.
A sequel titled Turnip Boy Robs a Bank.
Bro, this guy's a menace.
It's supposed
Get
to come
him.
out this year. This year.
Okay, that's now my most anticipated game of
My poor white
2023.
balance.
Oh my goodness. Turnip Boy messed up Cresta's white balance.
Uncle Sam's coming to get me. Ladies and gentlemen, we got her.
Bro, Turnip Boy's a mess. Somebody stop him. Oh my God. I don't want to
He's a
be him. I need to
menace.
stop him. That's so cute. That's funny. I'm buying it. I'm playing it.
My face hurts honestly from laughing.
Oh God, that's funny. Turnip Boy, no. So we have one more game. I kind of added this one because I've played it before
Mhm.
on stream, and I want to tell you, Cresta, about Chef Squad.
I'm listening.
So Chef Squad is a really cute game, and it's kind of weird. Only because you can only play this on Twitch streams or YouTube streams, I guess. So you and your chat you're the head chef, and the
Yo, we're gonna get a very pointed letter. I'm so sorry.
from
I love
Mr.
Fred.
Jimmy.
I'm sorry, Jimmy Van. I'm so sorry.
This game is very fun because it requires you to stream it on Twitch. Twitch chat will all be little chefs making different foods and getting different ingredients and running a restaurant while the Twitch streamer is the head chef, putting them in different positions. There's a story and you lock different foods as you go. So the way Twitch chat makes food is they have to say a certain phrase or something in chat whenever I'm like, hey, can you, Cresta, go and make some patties for me? And you can do like exclamation point, whatever. And then your little person on stream starts making little patties. And you have to work together to get these meals out. It's kind of like Diner Dash, I
It
think.
kind of gives me Master Chef where Gordon Ramsay is yelling at me. I need tomatoes, you bastards.
That's the fun part because my chefs have been doing a bad job lately. You little idiot sandwiches, you know? So I don't mean it.
Jules is a tyrant.
But Chef Squad's a lot of fun if you're a Twitch streamer. Something that I found somehow. I don't even remember how I found it. It was just I was looking up little games to play on stream with the community, and this one came up. And everybody's a little chef. You can make spaghetti, you can make sandwiches, you make all these little foods and try and get them out in a certain amount of time. But that's Chef Squad. If you want to, you should try it. Cressa is pretty cool. I don't know.
I would try it, but I also have a lot of trolls in my chat.
True.
If I'm trying to be nice, like, hey, I need some lettuce, type SAL. Someone's gonna start typing shit.
Yep.
They're gonna type everything else. My restaurant's gonna go down, and then they're gonna boycott me and say Cresta was a tyrant, and now I'm the bad guy. So,
you got to do a stream. You dressed as the lunch lady.
I mean, come on now.
Let's go, Chef Squad stream coming from Cresta the lunch lady.
I need you to know this is gonna this restaurant's gonna be based in Paris.
Okay, Cresta, what's your restaurant called?
Cresta's Restaurant.
A lot of letters on the billboard, but that's okay. We could work with it.
CRO. Cresta's Restaurant. Crow.
Oh God.
Okay,
we're gonna get canceled.
We have to put a W at the end. Cresta's Restaurant. Wrestling.
Wrestling. How does
The
that
chef,
work? You just have a
the chef,
wrestling ring?
the chefs come out and then dress like wrestlers. And you can get
I
the
don't get the
stuff.
branding here, but okay.
Listen. It's in French. It's a novelty. If you get beard, Stone Cold Steve Austin comes out with the breaking, but he speaks to you in fluent French.
Oh, French French cold? I don't know. French
How
cold
do you
Steve
say
Austin.
how do you say Stone Cold in French?
I don't
Let me
know. This is your accent. This is your
hold on.
language.
Hold on. Live in chat. How do you say Stone Cold
While Cresta
in
looks that up,
French?
make sure to hit that like button if you like anything we're doing here to keep us on the air, keep us fed, because Jimmy is not gonna have this.
He's gonna see this like, yo, Crest, let me talk to you one-on-one for a
Yeah.
second.
Hit that like button, keep us on the air, to let them know you like us. Send us a super chat or KY in chat. How do you say it, Cresta?
All right. Hopefully this comes through my big speakers. I'm gonna turn them all the way up. Here we go. This is how you say it in French.
Froide.
Excuse me? Hold on, let me turn it all the way up.
Pierre froide.
Pierre Froide. Oh, geez, I'm not okay. I'm sorry.
Pierre
Almost.
froide.
That.
With the music. With them every time. Wait. Every time the chef brings out your food, the music plays.
So for Shawn Michaels, you would order the sweet chin music, but it would be gourmet, be like beef chin with like
You know what I like eating on the cow? The best part of the cow is the beef chin. Yep.
Listen, I watch a lot of MasterChef.
This is Gaming Gone Weird. Thank y'all so much for indulging us today on all the news stuff. We got super serious, but we ended it silly, goofy style as always.
I'm
So
just goofing.
thank you so much. Leave a like on this video. Let us know you like us. Let them know to keep us going, and not to get rid of us. But this has been fun. This has been amazing. We are live every week here doing some weird stuff. If you want to hit that subscribe button on this channel, that would be great, because we aren't the only ones that do a show here. There are a ton of shows on Know Your News with a ton of different things. If you like sports, there's one about sports, there's one about regular news, there's Jimmy Van interviewing people, talking about crazy stuff. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button and be a part of the Know Your News family. But Cresta, where can they find you during the week?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, thank you so much for being here with myself and Jules the Human. Every Saturday, we are here on Know Your News for Gaming Gone Weird. Every Thursday, I am live over on Fightful with Joel Pearl. We talk about Impact Wrestling right after that show goes off air at 10 p.m. Mondays and Wednesdays, you can find me over on twitch.tv/Cresta Starr, where on Mondays, we do the watch along of Raw, and on Wednesdays, we do the watch along of AEW. I don't show it on screen because Twitch will snatch me. You can find me on Twitter at Cresta the Star, and anywhere you type Cresta Star on the internet, so Instagram, TikTok, anywhere you can find me. I'm loud. You can't miss me. Jules, where can these lovely humans find you, Jules the Human?
Jules the Human on all social media, JULES the Human on everything, JulesTheHuman.com. YouTube, I have a YouTube channel, youtube.com/JulesTheHuman. I'm mostly on Twitch, playing a lot of bad Overwatch or Apex Legends. If you need somebody to get your Overwatch drops in, which apparently are old, I thought they were new skins, but they're old skins. If you want them, come by, and I got you for that. I do another podcast called the Jules and Matt's Anime Hour, where we talk about different anime. In this coming Thursday, we are talking about Zombieland Saga. It's a bunch of girls that get turned into zombies or something. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Watch it together. But you can find me on twitch.tv/JulesTheHuman and all that stuff. And here with Cresta every week. Thank you so much for being here. Hope you like Gaming Gone Weird. If we missed anything, or if we didn't say your favorite food game,
we have the
let
question
us
of
know.
the day.
But yes, I almost forgot, to be honest. What's the answer to the question of the day? Give us the question one more time for people that got here late. But we have a question of the day, and we got to give you the answer for it, because I know you're at the edge of your seat waiting for it. Cresta, hit us with that question of the day and the answer.
So the question of the day for for a reminder, what food is not something you can eat in the original Pac-Man game? The options were A, orange, B, banana, C, cherry, D, strawberry. And the answer is B, oh, banana. Banana wasn't an edible fruit in the original Pac-Man, but was later seen as a power-up in Miss Pac-Man.
Whoa. There was also a pretzel in Miss Pac-Man as well. And I was like, oh, okay, cool.
I feel like I've never played Miss Pac-Man, even though I feel like I've played Miss Pac-Man.
I don't know the difference.
One came out after the other, and
But
one
they're
has
the
a
same
bow.
game, right?
I think.
Was it? I know, like, we're in a different place now, but at the beginning, was it like, we need to get more girl gamers?
That's what I was thinking, because all in my mind, like, look in my eyes. What do you see?
Yeah.
Inclusivity.
Yeah, like what? Okay, Miss Pac-Man. Love it.
Work.
That's the answer. B, banana. No bananas in the original Pac-Man. Bunch of ghosts and stuff. But that's Cresta. I'm Jules. This is Gaming Gone Weird on the Know Your News YouTube channel. Leave a like, subscribe, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.